Right? Let's talk about it. Ain't no reason to, you know, dance around the truth, man. Look, the Philadelphia Eagles and their season is over. One and done. At home in the wild card game again. Again. Oh my God, man. This team really got me sick right now, bruh. Really got me sick, man. And I don't want to hear about, one bad game. This offense has been a train wreck. Has been a train wreck all year. And tonight, it just pulled the cover off. You know what I'm saying? Look, these are the things that was displayed by this team. This offense, no rhythm, no flow, no answers from this coaching staff. It was supposed to be a get right game for this coaching staff. It was terrible. You know what I'm saying? And then let's talk about the fact that you get 2 interceptions from your defense, from Quinyon Mitchell, wasted. And you turn that into 3 points. That's criminal. That is coaching malpractice. This offense is terrible. The defense put y'all in position to win. And y'all had all type of issues getting it done. So let's talk drives. I think it was punt, field goal, punt, something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not playoff football, in my opinion, man. That's not going to get it done. That's more like preseason energy. So this team was in preseason still. With this game, what I seen, man, the red zone, a mess. Situational football, non-existence. Aggression, nowhere to be found. Like, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? How do you go out and have a performance like the one that we seen today, like we witnessed today? And, people going to point fingers, and they should, man. It's a lot of blame to go around. It's a lot of blame to go around. These receivers drop the football at a rapid rate. A.J. Brown, critical drops. So we're going to talk about that. Smitty had a big drop. Saquon had a big drop. But, your defense is giving you the chances, and your offense keep wasting them. Like, bro, we waste time and time and time and time again, bro. Like, every time. That's not bad luck. That's what I need everybody to understand. That's bad coaching and bad execution. So I know it's a lot of people who want Nick Sirianni fired. And, to be totally flipping honest, I can't say that you're wrong. I can't say that you're wrong right now, man, because, it's a lot of blame to go around, but a lot of the blame is on Coach Nick Sirianni. You know what I mean? And let's talk about the sideline yelling, receivers frustrated, these coaches just looking lost. These guys are looking lost. And like I said, man, the chemistry, that we saw last year, it's gone. And it's been gone. It's been gone for majority of the season. I'm not sure why. I thought maybe the Philadelphia Eagles can come out and get it together. Like, why would you think like that? This team looked tight. I don't know if it was because we didn't play last week or we rested our starters. I feel like this offense played scared. This coaching staff, coached scared. And when it mattered, man, when it mattered the most, they folded like lawn chairs in the winter. You know what I'm saying? And one and done in the playoffs, man, is not ideal. It's not ideal. You know what I'm saying? When you coming off of a Super Bowl victory, it's just not ideal. Look, man, the tape don't lie on this. The season tells the truth. This offense was the problem. And I said this, man. I said this on one of the live streams. Ben said it. If we do lose in the playoffs, which I wasn't expecting because that team was decimated by injuries, that was one of the worst defenses in the playoffs. They didn't have too many wide receivers, even though the receiver who ain't did nothing all year Robinson, he got off on us. He really just beat the crap out of us. Receivers throwing touchdowns. So what now, right? What now? I bet you ask. Because, we're close. That talk is dead. The run it back talk, dead. And I'm not even going to lie. I was a catalyst for, the Philadelphia Eagles are going to run it back in 2026. I was a catalyst for that. And I was wrong. And I'm going to be honest. I was wrong about it, man. I had a little bit too much confidence in this team. And this offense was worthless. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not buying it no more, bro. I'm not buying it. The hard truths, they need to be addressed. They need to be addressed, man. Hard decisions are next. I think we got to get that coaching staff up out of here, especially if things can't change. Do I think Nick Sirianni is going to get fired? I do not. I don't think that because of the success that he had. Do I feel like he deserved to be fired? Maybe. Most likely, because the thing is, you can't help out on the offensive side of the ball. You can't help out on the defensive side of the ball. You know what I mean? Like, what do? You can't control emotions on the sideline no more. Your time clock management ain't the same no more. And you just went one and done again. And to me, man, is not how the season ended, right? Because it probably was a blessing in disguise that the Philadelphia Eagles was able to lose today. Like, of course, I don't want this team to lose, but now things have to be addressed. The coaching staff has to be addressed, because if we keep going like this, we're going to get the same result. Now, in my opinion, if you keep Nick Sirianni, you have to strip his play calling away. You have to take his playbook and frisbee that motherfucker out of the universe. Because I don't want to see that Joan again. Just frisbee it out of here. And you have to bring in an offensive-minded coach, OC. This is if you keep Nick Sirianni. You have to bring in a OC who has a really good offensive mind, really creative with the playbook, has his own playbook, and Nick Sirianni has to relinquish all his rights to calling plays. Now, I mean, what does he do other than that? You know what I'm saying? Figure out when we go forward on 4th and 1. Figure out, how to get all the players going for the next game. I don't know what he does in that situation, but these are things that we got to talk about. You know what I'm saying? One and done is terrible to me, man. That's exactly what I did not want to talk about. But basically it's the label that we're going to have to deal with moving forward. It's the label until somebody actually changes it moving forward. You know what I'm saying? In Philly, my city, where I was born and raised, we see it. We know it. We've been saying it all year. And we ain't gonna never be quiet about it. We never gonna be quiet about it, because that's not what we do. You know what I mean? The Philadelphia Eagles are done, and, really it's time to move on. And it's time to figure out, who's going to remain the Eagle going into this next season. There's a lot of players who I don't think we'll be able to bring back. Jalen Phillips being one of those guys. Nakobe Dean definitely in question. I think Jordan Davis is a guy who you have to bring back, in my opinion. He just playing at another level. And this team we got a lot to talk about now, man. We on the couch now. Man. Let's just call it how it is. Call a spade a spade. And it's time to start looking at and making draft content, So it is what it is, man. But guess what, man? Just because the Philadelphia Eagles got burnt today, it don't mean that HOT not going to be here. It don't mean that, we not going to figure out what we got to do to get to the next level. The season over, man, but we're going to still continue. You feel me? We've been the channel been growing at a rapid rate. I appreciate everybody, but you know, we're gonna be tapped in all week still, man. We're gonna be coming. It's gonna be stuff that come out all week. I'm sure. I'm almost positive that between Monday and Wednesday, Kevin Patullo will be fired, and if he's not, then we're gonna have a lot to talk about. But until then, man, if you made this far in the video, if you felt like this puppy helped you out, if you mad, you angry, leave a comment. Let me know how you feel. I want to talk to y'all. But until next time, man, out.
I don't want to be. I want to spend my life savings on this. I want to abandon all financial responsibility and dump it in here.